Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. I'm Victoria. Thank you so much for being here. Today I was playing around with my Morphe 39A Dare to Create palette and I came up with this kind of coppery, bronzy, smoky eye type deal. I don't know, but if you want to see how I achieve this look, then please keep watching. Alright you guys, so I've already primed my eyes off camera and then just set it in place with a matte white eyeshadow. So now we're gonna jump right into the eyes. I've zoomed you in because today the eyes are gonna be the focus of the video. I wanna do something really fun with my Morphe Dare to Create 39A palette. I'm going for like a copper, bronzy, smoky type look, so we'll see what happens. I'm gonna start with my Sephora tapered crease blending brush. It's just a nice fluffy brush. And I'm going to pick up the color Canvas. It's one of the bigger transition shades in the middle. And I'm just going to start putting it in my crease. Next I'm going to brighten things up and I'm going to go in, oops, oh my gosh, what am I doing? Okay, I'm gonna brighten things up a little bit in the crease and go in with another one of the bigger transition shades in the middle, the shade Define Me. It's just a brighter orange color. And I'm taking that same Sephora blending brush. Now I'm taking my Morphe M433 brush and the shade Vivid is just another bright, almost burnt orange shade, and I'm gonna start packing it in kind of the outer V area. I'm just gonna start by pressing it in and then we can blend it all out later. I've said this before, but I like to start with my eyeshadow because I can be as messy as I want, and then I just go in with a wipe and clean it all up down in here, and then go in with foundation after. I don't like to, start with foundation and stuff because then if my eyeshadow gets messy, I don't want to wipe my foundation away when I wipe off the messy eyeshadow, so that's fine if it looks kind of messy and crazy right now because it will all get cleaned up and it'll look really good in the end. It's always a process. Okay, now on the same brush, my Morphe M433, I'm going to take the shade Vibrant, and this is more of almost a brick orange type color, almost a rusty red. And I'm going to do the same thing, just focus it in the outer V, just not spread out quite as much as that first shade. Okay, now I'm going to go back in with that same Sephora brush that I used in the beginning and that brighter orange shade Define Me, and just very lightly put it on the outer edges to kind of blend things out. It's starting to look a little bit muddy, so I just want to make sure that's all nice and blended. Okay, you guys, now I'm going to take my Sephora shader brush. It's just a flat shader brush like this, and I'm going to take some Tarte Shape Tape and I'm going to attempt to do a cut crease. And I say attempt because I've actually never done a cut crease. I don't know why, I've just never really cared enough, I guess, but today I really want to try to make the shimmer shade I'm going to put on a little bit more vibrant, so bear with me, we're going to attempt this. Now that I have the concealer applied and I just went ahead and put a little bit of matte white shadow over it so that that concealer doesn't move around at all, I'm going to take my Morphe B83, just a flat shader brush, and I'm going to take this bronzy shade Artistic and just apply it all over where I applied the cut crease. And I'm going to spray a bit of spray on that shade and just start working it on. Okay, now I'm gonna go back to my Morphe M433 and a little bit of that Rusty shade Vibrant and just blend out the edges a little bit where the shimmer and the matte shadows meet so that there are no harsh lines and nothing looks weird. Now I'm gonna take the very last shade in the palette called Muse. It's just a black shade, and I'm gonna take just one of my angled spoolie brushes, whatever, and just kind of start smoking out the lash line. I will be going in and applying some eyeliner as well, but I'm first gonna start with this. So I decided not to put any eyeliner on. I just went ahead and smoked out that black shadow and kind of just made a shadow liner. I'm liking how that looks today. So now I'm just gonna take my makeup wipey and clean up everything that fell down here and make that outer corner nice and sharp. Gonna be honest, right now I can't tell if I love my eyes or hate them, but it's a process. I know it'll all come together at the end. So to save a little bit of time, since this video is already pretty lengthy, I'm gonna do my primer, foundation, concealer, whatnot off camera, since that's something you've seen over and over again, and then I'll come right back. Alright you guys, so like I said, I went ahead and applied primer, foundation, concealer, and a little bit of bronzer, so now I'm going to wipe away the powder underneath my eyes, and then we'll get working on the lower lash line. By the way, I just now realized that my background does not match my eyeshadow whatsoever, so sorry about that. Okay, so for the lower lash line, we're basically gonna do exactly what we did on the top lid. So I'm gonna start with that very first transition shade that I used called Canvas. I'm gonna take this Real Techniques shading brush. I don't know, we'll see if this works for the lower lash line. Okay, then taking that brighter orange shade Define Me and the same thing on the lower lash line. And we're going to take that even brighter orange shade Vivid, same thing. Okay, now I'm going to take my Morphe E43, just a flat lined brush, and I'm going to take a bit of a brown shade. I'm going to take Cat Eye from the palette. It's just a true brown, and I'm just going to apply it as close as I can to my lower lash line. Just to add a little depth to this look. Okay, moving on to highlight. Today I'm going to mix a little bit of my Maybelline Master Chrome and my Kylie Cosmetics highlighter. And I'm going to apply it with a Morphe R36 brush. So first I'm going to do some of the Maybelline Master Chrome. Oh god, sorry if you hear my dog. Okay, then I'm just going to go over top of that with a tiny bit of my Kylie highlighter, and I have the shade French Vanilla. Yep, French Vanilla. Okay guys, and since I have all of my face makeup done, all that's left is lips and eyelashes, I'm going to go ahead and spray my face with some setting spray. I'm going to take my Hard Candy Long Wear Sheer Envy setting spray and just apply a very generous amount all over my face. And then I like to take my sponge and just pat everything in so it looks all melted together. except I suck. I totally forgot to put shadow on my inner corners and brow bones. So I'm actually gonna take some of the Kylighter, whatever they're called, and a Morphe. Morphe E36 and apply some on my inner corners and brow bone. Alright, now I'm gonna apply my eyelashes and then I'll be right back. Alright you guys, and for the last part we're gonna do lips. So I'm gonna go with just a nice nude lip since the eyes are pretty bright and, you know, kind of the center of the show. So I'm gonna take my Kylie lip liner in the shade Maliboo and line my lips. Oh my god. Oh jeez, my dog is afraid of everything. She's scared of her own shadow. Okay, and then to finish off the lips, I'm gonna go in with the Koko Kylie collaboration in the shade Khlo Money. It's just more of a warmer nude. Yes. I don't really know how I feel about this lip color with the eyes. I think I'm gonna go over top with the gloss. I'm gonna go over top of it with my NYX Butter Gloss in the shade Creme Brulee. Alright you guys, and that is it for this look. I hope you enjoyed it. I think I like how it came out. It's okay. So if you enjoyed it, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel before you leave, and I'll see you next time.